Most people who buy a Boerboel end up surprised. Not because the dog is bad, but because nobody told them the truth about this breed. So today, I want to show you the 7 biggest mistakes people make when they get a Boerboel and how you can avoid all of them. So stay tuned. Mistake number 1, choosing the wrong breeder. This is the number 1 reason people fail with the breed. Most breeders today create Boerboels for Instagram. Big heads, heavy bodies, short dogs, pretty photos, zero functionality, zero health. But a real Boerboel must come from genetics that were selected for work, for stability, temperament, clarity, not for size and likes on social media. If you start with the wrong genetics, my friend, you already lost. The dog will never behave like a real Boerboel you read about. And don't forget, a decision when you are buying a Boerboel is a 6, 7, 8 years decision if the dog is bad. So you will end up with a bad dog for 6, 7, 8 years, sometimes 4 or 5, or you prefer a dog that you can live with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years of age and the right temperament, a real dog, a real companion. So think about that. That's very important, okay? Now, mistake number 2. Not understanding the genetics of the breed, okay? A Boerboel is a working guardian. It's not a big soft family pet. People see the look, fall in love with the power and completely forget to learn what's inside the dog. This breed has natural dominance, natural confidence and strong instincts. So when the dog grows and starts showing those traits, the owner says, "Oh my God, I didn't expect this." Of course you didn't, because you didn't study the genetics of the breed. If you want a dog that never challenges you, never tests you, never questions anything, please don't get a Boerboel. Okay? Mistake number 3, being surprised by dominance inside the home. That's very common. A Boerboel, it's not a Labrador. This is a dog that tests boundaries. That's normal. It's part of who they are. So when the dog hits 8, 10, 12 months of age and suddenly starts pushing a bit, many owners panic. They think something is wrong with the dog. Nothing is wrong. That's exactly the breed. That's exactly what you buy. You need structure, you need leadership and clarity. You need to understand how dogs react, how to train your dog. Not punishment, not fear, not panic. A Boerboel respects a fair leader like all dogs. But if you don't lead, oh my friend, you will lead for sure. Okay, so that's very important. Now, mistakes number 4, not understanding that Boerboels are naturally suspicious of strangers. People think every dog loves everyone. Not this one. A Boerboel is calm, confident, stable, but they are not social butterflies. So when friends come to the house after a long time away and the dog stands back, stares and doesn't go wagging like a golden retriever, owners get shocked. Oh my God, that's strange. Why the dog acting like this? The answer is simple, because that's a Boerboel. This breed was created to guard families. Their job is to observe first, then decide later. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the breed working as it was designed. Okay? Now, mistake number 4. And this is super common, of course. Treating a Boerboel like a normal pet. This is one of the biggest problems. A Boerboel is not a decorative dog. This is not a dog for the sofa only. It's not a dog you ignore for weeks and expect him to behave perfectly. They need clarity, they need boundaries, they need routines. When you treat a working dog like a soft pet, the dog becomes confused and problems will appear. This is not a breed for passive owners. This is a breed for people who want a relationship based on respect, not just affection. So you definitely need leadership. Mistake number 6, poor socialization and poor exposure. This is one of the most important ones and the most common ones, unfortunately. Many people think socialization means, oh, let him meet like 500 dogs in the dog park. No, my friend, that creates more problems than solutions. Socialization means controlled exposure to life, surface, noises, people walking normally, children, vehicles, different environments. Okay, a Boerboel that is not exposed correctly becomes unsure, becomes suspicious, becomes stressed, not confident, or then you can get a Boerboel that is overly protective in the wrong moments. This is a powerful breed. You cannot skip these steps, and they are super sensitive. So socialization is super important from young age. That's one of the biggest ones, okay? Now, the last one. Thinking the Boerboel is the right breed for everyone. This is the biggest misunderstanding of all. People fall in love with the look, the size, the reputation, but they never ask themselves, am I the right person for this dog? The Boerboel needs leader, not a roommate. It needs someone calm, consistent, confident. If you give this dog the right guidance, he will give you loyalty like you never experienced in your life. But if you treat him like a toy, you will become a problem faster than any other breed. A Boerboel is one of the most impressive family guarding dogs I ever met in my life, but only when paired with the right human. That's mega important, okay? So these are the 7 biggest mistakes people make with Boerboels. If you avoid these mistakes, you will have one of the most loyal, stable, powerful family dogs on the planet. But if you ignore them, my friend, the breed will overwhelm you for sure. A Boerboel is not just a dog, it's a responsibility, and if you respect that, the breed will give you everything.